Hello everyone, Sayeda here. Welcome to the Galactic Healing Circle Unicorn Magic. So thank you so much for joining me today. I have a list of everyone that has registered, and I noticed we have a few new people. So welcome, thank you so much for signing up, and I hope you get the most out of the circle and it'll be beneficial to you. Okay, so what I'd like to do is first read the names, so I make sure that I have everyone. So we have Crystal, Shayna, Tamika, Anna, Jasmine, Cheryl, Viviana with a V as in Violet, Tiara, Tanvi, Gina, Bibiana with a B as in boy, Swati, Letitia, Carolyn, Jamar, Monica, and Linda. So now, as you can see, that's obviously more than 12 people. I have a cap that I put on the event itself, and I have my personal cap. So sometimes the personal cap overrides the public cap, okay? Because I could do more than 12. I just don't like to have like 20 something, because then I don't have the equipment for all those people. But thank you so much for joining me today. First thing I want to say is that things have been so transformative for me lately. If you see the recent video I posted on YouTube, you'll have an idea of how that's manifesting right now. Even the decision that I made to post that video, which was about a day or two ago, I mean, has been turning my world upside down. It has been crazy. So don't mind the appearance of me looking either tired or pissed off or I'm just overwhelmed. My nervous system is really under fire right now. There's a lot happening. But I thank you for being here. So today we are going to be working with the unicorn energy. So I'd like to give everyone an idea as to how these circles work without spending too much time talking about it. First, I do an introduction, which can consist of regular information I have about the topic of, that I focus on, or it can consist of channeled messages. It really depends. Second, I like to do a meditation where we all connect to the energy of the unicorn, and it's strictly guided by spirit. So I don't predetermine how this meditation is going to go. So I just like to flow and see where we're taken. So I'm in the meditation with you. It's a soul journey. Third, I typically do either a light language session, a healing session, or some sort of exercise to help us connect more strongly to what we're trying to connect to. And then finally, I pull cards for everyone. 1 card per person, okay? Sometimes 2 fall out and I go with that, but generally 1 card per person. So I just like to set the intention to call the energy of the unicorns in with us today, setting the intention that their love, their light, and their purity is with us during this circle. So inviting them in. And you can do this on your end too, just visualizing a pure white unicorn, either coming into your room or coming into the space, but set the intention to invite them into your space now and see them coming in and being there with you. And just open up your heart space to receiving their energy. So we're just inviting them in, and notice any shifts in the room or in yourself that may occur once you set the intention to invite them in, because they really are pure light beings, and they're just awesome guides. So first thing I'd like to do is touch upon a short introduction about the unicorns, okay? So now some of you may or may not have seen my post on Instagram that I made about the unicorns of Atlantis. But a few weeks ago, I received information, a download about the unicorns of Atlantis, and I may post a video about it so more people can see it. But back in the time of Atlantis, where everything was very different, how we have, the 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, 5th, and higher, and we're living in the 3rd, and also existing in other dimensions, even though there may not be a huge focus on them for some people. The way the dimensions were during the time of Atlantis was completely different. Completely different. So if some people ask, is Atlantis real? Was it real? Is it not real? Well, yes and no. It may not have been physical at first, because how they lived, it was just in a higher dimension. And for them, kind of like how we live in the 3rd dimension right now, they were living almost like in the fifth. Just to give you an example, I'm not saying that was the exact dimension, but that was like the lowest it would have gone, is like how we have the higher ones. They were living in that kind of frequency. So the unicorns existed during this time of Atlantis, and the unicorns really held the light. They held purity. During a time in Atlantis where things were pure, there was a time in Atlantis where things were very pure. It was abundant in nature. So people were very strongly connected to nature, to their own ability to connect to nature, their connection to source and to everything and to everyone. Okay, it was just a very different time. And their horns, the unicorn horns, were very healing, used for magic, for manifestation, for transformation, and for piercing the veil. So if there was any kind of boundary or a seam between the dimensions, the unicorn horn could pierce right through it. Okay, so you would have access to a lot through the unicorn horn. Okay, it was during a certain time in Atlantis where we had some visitors, okay, where technology started to increase in Atlantis. Okay, so it wasn't always like how it ended up when it sank. It wasn't always like that. There was a period where it was just pure, clear, and then we had some visitors and things changed. Okay, when I say visitors, from other dimensions connected to other star systems and planets. Okay, and as technology started to increase in Atlantis, we just had a shift in terms of the mental focus of everyone that was living there. So now we have this kind of battle happening between light and dark, if I could say it like that, from our perspective. And when there was that battle going on, the unicorns really were able to hold the light, and it was very important for them to do so. So I could see a lot of battles happening where the unicorns were really holding their space, not necessarily fighting, but they would not convert. They would not allow the darkness to pierce their hearts and destroy them, like how it really muddled other people's energy during that time, and how it's still carrying on today. So with that being said, unicorns are wonderful guides for people that would call themselves light workers or star seeds, or people that are looking to shift the planet in the direction of love, peace, and harmony. So the unicorns very much resonate with the energy of Archangel Michael, and that they protect and hold space for those that are on their way ascending into the light further and further. Because as you ascend into the light, you become more open and you become more seamless. So you don't have as many boundaries there as you would if you were just not ascending. So the unicorns really hold the space, and they guard and protect, kind of like with the dragon energy. They do this very similar, same thing. Okay, so now the unicorns are also very good for helping us to tune into our manifestation abilities, so we can start co-creating with the divine and start bringing what it is that we'd like to have in our minds here on Earth. So they help us to connect to our inner magic, okay? They help us to connect to our inner magic and our ability to manifest and our ability to create, whether that be physical, like art, or whether it be creation in terms of our reality. Okay, so they want me to mention the crystals that you can use to connect to the unicorns, and you can actually use selenite is good, apophyllite is another good one, danbarite with a D is another good one. They're showing me a blue stone. So there is a blue stone that you can use to connect to their energy. This might be lapis lazuli or sodalite, so you can use that to connect with them as well. Mainly because lapis lazuli encourages a deep soul connection, so it helps you tune in much more deeply into your heart space. Good for the psychic abilities, but psychic abilities start in the heart, not in the third eye. Okay? So you can connect to them through that. And the unicorns do have a message for everyone that is watching today. And it is a message of abundance, okay? And they're being very clear in their message of saying that they want you to appreciate the abundance that is around you, okay? So in terms of abundance, they want you to express gratitude because there's abundance all around you. So they say sometimes it can be hard for people to see the abundance that already exists around them and within them. Thing is, people already have everything that they need. It's just for some reason, I'm trying to see how I can translate this. How can I say this? Everything that we need is already available, is their message. They want you to see it like that. Even if it's not in your physical grasp, it is available to you. So whether, this is me saying this, whether it's our own mind that's kind of keeping us from getting there, or something that we have to deal with first before we get there, it's not to say that it's not available. Okay? But everything that you need in this lifetime is already available to you. That is abundance. So they want you to try and move out of the space of lack and see yourself as already abundant. Okay? And be grateful for everything that you have. Let's see if they have any other messages. They also bring in an abundance of love as well. An abundance of love, of joy, of harmony and connection to the inner child and everyone. So they want us to connect to that more, and so they want us to connect to it, but they also show that that's what will be coming in for us. So either in the month of May or just, going forward. Yeah, lots of abundance in many different ways is on the way. So it's not just money. So money, but maybe ideas, an abundance of love, an abundance of joy. It feels like they're saying that life will start to become more abundant. And then they continue it by saying life will start to become more abundant when you can already see and appreciate what you already have. Okay? They want you to count your blessings and see the beauty in your current situation. So the abundance will grow and multiply. Okay. I just want to see if there's any other messages before we continue on to... They invite you to take an adventure into a new life. So there's a new life that is awaiting for you. Okay? Which has so much abundance there. And they show me almost like orange. So orange can mean creative energy, but it can also mean movement and change. But joy, so something that brings you a lot of joy and pleasure is something that is coming through as well. And I feel like that's like their main focus for the circle, is they want you to enjoy the abundance of life and be open to more. Okay? I'm sorry, I look like a mess. My nervous system is racked from all this energy coming through. So pardon me. Okay, so what I want to do now is set an intention to do a meditation with you all to connect to the energy of the unicorns, okay? So I want you to find a quiet space where you can sit or lie down. Just make sure you're comfortable. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. One more big breath in. And out. The first thing that Spirit wants you to concentrate on is the ground underneath your feet, or you can just focus on your feet depending on what position you're in. But focus on the earth right now. focus upon where you are in the room and get grounded. Get grounded for this meditation. Focus on your feet. Draw your attention to your feet, to your tailbone. And imagine yourself being pulled down to the earth and being grounded and centered in the planet. May this ground and center your energy into the now and help you appreciate the beauty of the now. And Spirit says, with everything that is occurring, it can be easy to lose our footing, to get spacey, to get grounded. But it's very easy to come back to center and to get grounded again. And just focus on the breath. Which is also grounding. Focus on your breath. Breathe into your head space. And notice that as you ground your energy, the light of the divine, of the etheric realm can more easily anchor into your physical body. And notice the light of the divine piercing through every cell, every membrane, every atom, every cell of your being. Every aspect of you is being infused with pure white light. All the chambers of your body are being infused with this light. See the light radiating a beautiful golden color and filling your entire being. And as the golden light fills your entire being, see it helping to activate the energy of the heart space. And just see the heart space rotating and spinning in a nice steady pace. Spirit says that as you anchor in this golden light, it will assist with your manifestations. As you bring all of your dreams and your wishes and intentions from the higher realms down to the physical plane. Archangel Michael steps in and says to pay attention to your dreams, as they will be giving you signs and symbols and messages of what you must know. Drawing the attention back to the breath. See the energy moving from the base of your spine all the way through the center of your spine, through the back of your neck, and at the nape of your neck, moving through behind the ears and to the front of the forehead, activating all those little meridians and chakras that we need for this meditation. see light moving through the crown chakra, through the entire headspace. And at this time, focus on your headspace and see the golden light moving throughout your entire body. As you focus on the headspace, see a beautiful unicorn hovering above your crown. It is beautiful, it is white, and it is pure. Set the intention that you will meet your unicorn in your headspace and embrace your unicorn with love. Ask your unicorn for what it is that you may need at this time, what it is that the unicorn may bring for you. Imagine as you bond more with your unicorn that you are bonding with your unicorn in an etheric temple that is beautiful and laden in gold and beautiful colors. A safe space for you to meet your unicorn and bond with your unicorn. Your unicorn asks you to be clear. Ask for what it is that you want. Do not be afraid to ask for what it is that you want. We are here to help you. Make your wishes, and we will carry them off into the ether for you so that they may manifest in victory. They say it is important that you pray, continue to pray. Pray and set your intentions. Feel the energy of the unicorn move through your entire body, their wisdom penetrating all your cells and your organs. Their love moving through your veins. Do not be afraid to ask, beloveds, for what you want. Admit what it is that you want, and don't be afraid that it's too much. Some are afraid that it is too much, that it's impossible. But we are here to tell you that a miracle is possible if you believe that it is possible. Open up your hearts, open up your minds to that which is open for you now. Mother Mary steps in with the unicorn in assistance with bringing in a miracle. And they ask that you embrace the beauty of this miracle. And be open to things changing. You are loved. You are loved dearly. If only we could tell you in words how we feel. In the purity of the realm of the unicorn, you are loved, and their light is all around you. And just take a moment to let it absorb into all of your being. gently touch the horn of the unicorn and feel the purification take place. Now it is time to return. Embrace your unicorn. Say thank you to Mother Mary, to Archangel Michael, and to any other beings of light which have assisted with this transmission. On the count of 1, your spirit will be returned to your body. 3, 2, 1. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that meditation. So I'm going to stop this video now and head to the next part of the video. Stay tuned.